Hi everybody and welcome back to my garden here at Lansmansgarden. First I want to say thank you to all of you that subscribe my account here on YouTube. I'm so happy for you and for all your nice likes and comments that you give me. It really gives me energy, I have to say that. And I'm also very happy for all the questions I got. And today's video is about one of these questions. I got this question many times on Instagram as well and here on YouTube. So I hope you will like today's video. We are going to talk about storing pots during the winter, and I'm going to say my way of doing it because we live in different climates and different zones. And here where I live in the south of Sweden, we have like temperatures around -5 to +5 degrees during the winter. And last year we had snow for 2 days, not much at all. We used to have more snow long ago, like 5 years ago or something. And I can remember when I was a child, we used to have lots of snow and we were out skiing and skating, but nowadays it isn't like that, and that's a sorrow, I think. Well, but we have frost during the winter here where I live, and many of you are asking about how I store my pots, so I'm going to show you. But first we are going to look at our work a couple of days ago when we emptied all the pots here at Lansmansgarden. Not all, but most of the pots we emptied, me and my husband. So let's have a look. That was such a great job, wasn't it? Well, I can admit that my back was hurting a bit afterwards, but I'm fine now. And now I'm standing here beside some of the empty pots that we emptied a couple of days ago. And they're standing here now because we're using some of them in our container gardens for the winter decorations and the Christmas decorations. So that's why we're not storing them here. But now I'm going to show you 4 different ways of storing the pots during the winter here where I live, and this is my way. First we have storing the pots under roof, empty under roof, that's the first one. Then we have storing the pots in the conservatory with Mediterranean plants. The third one is storing them outside the pots with evergreen plants and soil in them. And the fourth way is storing them outside with no plants and no soil. Then we also have the tulip containers with tulip bulbs, and that is another part, so I'm not going to show you that today. But now I'm going to turn the camera around and we are going to look around so that you can see how it looks like. So come along. Now we are on our backyard here at Lansmansgarden, and on the back side of our conservatory where we have a place under roof, as you see, where we keep some of the pots without soil, and they're quite safe here. You see we have baskets as well, And this is not organized yet. It will be after we have made the winter displays in the front. After that, here will be a lot of more pots standing. But so far, these are the only ones. And under the roof, they can be quite safe because they will not be wet here under. And if the clay isn't wet, then the pots will not crack during the winter. So that's a good point. So if you have pots that you are precious for you, you can always store them under roof during the winter. But as you see, empty. I have one with soil, but I will remove the soil, I promise. Now we're going to look inside the conservatory. So we go around and past the dahlia stands here. They are so good, these ones. Now we are going inside. It's quite cold outside today. We are going to go inside the conservatory because here I have the pots with the Mediterranean plants. And these pots are my precious ones. First, I want to show you, have a quick look, so that you can see this magic place. I'm so in love with this room. Well, now we are going to look at the pots, not the room. And here you see the terracotta pots with Mediterranean plants in them. We have a citrus, a lemon here, as you see, and we have agapanthuses here. I have 15 agapanthuses, I think. And inside this room we have about 10 degrees during the winter. So the pots will stay safe. They will not crack in here. And now when we are here, I must show you these camellias. They have so many buds. Look at them. I'm so excited for next spring and see them blooming. They also have to stay here inside the conservatory during the winter. So these pots are precious to me, so I store them here until April. Then I take the containers out in the garden again. Now we're going out again and look at the storing outside. Now we are in the front yard again, and I'm going to show you the front yard container garden. This is not ready yet because we are organizing it next week, but we can look at the pots and you can see that here I have soil in these. This is a barrel, very good with soil. And the other pots are quite resistant for frost. And we have like heucheras, and they can stand the winter quite well in a pot here where I live. We also have skimmia. I will show you a better one. This one is also a good plant for winter decorations here where I live. So these pots are quite resistant for low temperatures, and they will not crack, so they are standing outside here during the winter. When I do my Christmas decorations or winter decoration, I often use a lot of evergreen plants, and I also use spruce in some of the containers. And of course, I will have a Christmas tree or 2 Christmas trees, one on each side of the door. I will go back so that you see. So this is also a way of storing pots during the winter. They just stay where they are. Now we are going to look at, we are passing some of the pots here. And we are going to look, it's very windy today. Here. I'm going to go down so that you can see. Here I have baskets, and in these baskets I will not have soil during the winter, but I can put spruce in them if I want, and I will do that because I think that's very Christmas, a very nice Christmas feeling with spruce in the containers. So these containers are going to be here for the rest of the winter without soil. And these ones are zinc buckets, and you can have soil and plants in them if you want, because they are metal and they can stand the low temperatures fine. The baskets are not as tolerant, but as you know, some baskets will crack, of course, and then maybe I have to replace some of them next spring, but I think it's worth it. So that's a part of the game. Rather windy today, actually. But now I've shown you my ways of storing the containers during winter, and I hope that I have given you ideas how to do it and that you liked my video. And soon I will be starting the Christmas decoration and winter decorations here. I've started a bit, as you see, but I'm not finished, and I'm so looking forward to it. And of course I will do a video about the winter decorations as well. But until then, have a good time. We see each other soon again. So bye bye!